Hello, welcome back to Desert Dogs Garage and Metalworks. My name is Harry. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a great day. I went on a little journey yesterday and picked me up a toy. Couldn't help it, couldn't resist it, and I could not resist the price that the guy wanted for it. Don't run yet, but it's gonna run. I'm gonna make it run. So it cranks, got compression, so I know we'll get it running. I think the guy just gave up on it. But anyways, let's check it out what it is. It's a early model Bobcat, and it is called a M371. Now, it's got new tires on it, brand new tires. The guy just put them on it. I think he gave up on it because I think it's got a lot of life in it. It's an old Forest Service Bobcat is the original, and the reason that I know that too is because it is green, and Forest Service always paints everything green, and he did verify that. So seats kind of ripped up, but you know, I mean, the controls, everything's there. It's not wore out, clapped out. Bushings are all in good shape. Needs a greasing. I ain't too worried about this thing. Now, I gave him 750 bucks for it. He wanted more than that, but I got him down to that, which I think is a fair price. And hey, if anything, this motor don't run, I can get me one of them Predators from the Harbor Freight and put this in here, because that will make it run. But I'm pretty sure I can get it running. Like I said, it cranks. He had a new he put a new battery on it not too long ago, less than a year ago. So he must have been trying to get it running, just gave up on it. But what it is it's the motor in this thing is a Kohler 13 horsepower. It's a K321, which means 32 cubic inches and a single cylinder. It's carbureted and it's gas. So, but here's what it is. Yeah, she's green as can be, right? But yeah, she's a Kohler, and we are going to get it in the shop in my container. I'm going to back it in. We picked it up with a forklift and put it on. He did, but anyways, it will roll. That's pretty simple. It rolls pretty easy. So I'll get it backed up to the shop and get the ramps off, and we'll roll this puppy in. So stick around. This will be fun. Rock and roll! All right, well, she's in there. That wasn't too bad. All right, well, it's time to start getting into this thing. I gotta pull this plate off here first. That's got a little weight on there, and looks like they got it hooked around here with some hooks, and looks like a bolt. So gotta get that off. Oh, okay, she loose. Get that out of the way. Put everything back together here. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, ain't too bad. All right, get that out of the way. Yeah, that ain't too heavy. Now let's take this guard off right here. Got some 9/16 bolts. All right. All right, get this one. That sucker should come right off, right? There we go. Rear guard. Alright, take our air cleaner off here. See what we got behind this monster. Can already see the motor's a little bit crooked. Yeah, filter's seen better day. That out of the way. We got throttle. That doesn't look like that feels very clean at all. Boy, that gas just don't smell good. I'm gonna pull this off and pull that out of there and see what it's in that fuel tank. Cause that filter doesn't look good. And that gas don't look very good. That filter is horrible. I did look this up, and I did download the service manual to this, so I have a tendency to do that all the time. It helps me. It just so I know what's what, settings and everything. So let me get a screwdriver. Let's pull this off and see what's inside this tank. Because it don't smell very good, I'm gonna tell you that. Yeah, I can smell it. It stinks. Well, this is interesting. Looks like, oh no, what is it? Kind of looks like they poked a hole in the side of the hose here and just put some sealant on it. Down here is looks like the original outlet. Oh yeah, okay. I wonder if that's plugged or something. I don't know. I'm gonna get some hose on that and see if I can get some bubblage out of there. So I got the air cleaner off here, and I also took the exhaust off right now because it's kind of in the way to what I'm doing. I drained the fuel out of here and it didn't look very clean, but I'm still leaving the filter on because I don't have one and I got a test on this thing. So down on the bottom of the tank here it looks like the original suction line for the fuel tank, and it's plugged. So that's why they did this, because this is plugged. I'm not going to worry so much about that right now, getting that unplugged. I don't know what the heck I would do. I have to take the whole tank off. I can also see the motor's cocked a little bit. The ass end's over more this way and the belts are running goofy. Yeah, but I can get all that fixed. That ain't no problem. So there is, so I'm gonna have to go back to use this one right here, the old fuel inlet. So I mean, the gas has got that stink to it, but it ain't like really bad. So I just want to see what that is all about, kind of looking it over to see, because I'm gonna see if she cranks here. I know it cranks, that's for sure, and she does crank, but she will not start. So I'm going to check and see if we got some spark here away from that gas. Okay, ignition is on. Oh boy, where we got it here? Let's try it right here. Oh yeah, there's spark. sparks. Got that. Looks like a pretty new plug too. So the guy did try to get this going, and what he explained to me was he just couldn't get it running. I don't know what all he did, but that's all he said. So I see you got the choke. I disconnected the choke. The choke was on a really, it had a wire. It had a wire going back between here and there just to hook it up. Hell, I don't know, but yeah, you know, that's what some people got to do, I guess. Fuel pump looks there. Got all them connected back up. Yeah, I don't know. Key is on. I'm gonna crank. There's fuel shooting. Well, I'm gonna hit this choke. That choke was really kind of freaking. It wouldn't even move. I don't know. Let's see. All right, I close the choke. Just ran. It just ran. I don't know. I don't know what the hell, but I didn't do too much. Clean that filter out. It's pumping fuel. I seen it was getting fuel, and this was really boogered up. This had a piece of wire between here and there to use as a choke. I'm just guessing they couldn't get the choke go on all the way, because it just fired right up. It needs some real good tune. I can see the linkage here. This spring can't be the original spring. That spring is boogered, boy. And that little lever, it's kind of, the governors don't look inconsistent. So let's start again here. I'm gonna put the exhaust on first because she's loud. So, all right. Well, I've been here screwing around with this. It ain't running right. It's running like as we showed it, but I pulled the linkage off here. I put a new spring on the governor, and that helped. It gets the idle drops down and it pulls it up. I also turned the governor down a little bit. I put my tack on and it was jumping up to 3,500. So someone's played around with the governor. It's not supposed to go over 31. I've got it set right now about 23. I'm going to see. I think that's going to be good for a test ride. Excuse me. I'll turn it up as I go. But right now I'm going to pull this carburetor off. I pulled the float bowl apart, and there was a whole bunch of sediment in the bottom. I don't know if you can see the garbage in there, but I got all that out. The gaskets look pretty good right now. I'm going to live with them. So I'm going to pull this carb off here, and Alright, I'm also going to pull apart this crankcase breather. I'm going to see if this is... Hose on there. Let's see what we got. See what it's shutting off at here. About level when it shuts off. Float bowl. It shuts off pretty good. Ain't flooding it down there. It's actually working. Okay, so that main jet's working all right. Main idle screw is supposed to be out 2. Oh. 1, 2. Yep. So that's there. I don't really see. I don't really see any problems with that carburetor now. I don't know, maybe there's all that shit in the bottom of it. I don't know if the gas on this thing's 100% good. It's kind of smells like it's okay, but it just still don't smell good. All right, let's put this float bowl back together. I don't know, that must be like an anti-splash gasket or something. I think that was a 9/16. Alright, that's tight. Alright, let's put it back on. See if we did anything. Yeah, okay, so I am going to fire back up and see what we get here. Probably going to take a little bit to get that float ball filled. All right, well, I got some fresh gas here, and I got it piped into here. It's kind of redneck, but that's not a bad thing. I'm gonna let it run a bit here. Oh, I got it on. Doop. Don't know. All right, well, hello guys. It's actually a couple days later. I got pulled off of that one. I had to get some other stuff done, but I'm having some I'm having some problems with it consistently running. It keeps fluctuating up and down. I'm pretty sure it's the linkage because it's all wore out. It obviously has ran for a while, because for the linkage to get wore out like that, in all the holes and everything where the springs and the clips go, they're opened up, wallered out, twice as wide. So the linkage keeps going like this, and I can't keep nothing consistent. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up having to make all new linkage for this thing. As far as the motor seems like it runs pretty good. It seems to have decent compression. I think I'm going to end up doing a compression check on it too, just to make sure it's in good life. And again, the gasoline in this thing is bad, so I'll probably end up pulling the motor off too. Getting to the gas tank and seeing what's going on there. So anyway, I wanted to just let you know on this. I'm going to get this thing edited and dropped up on the YouTube, and that way you got something to watch and you can see the progress of this thing. But I just wanted to give you a heads up on this, because a little more to it. Where I'm at, my upload speed isn't real fast, so I'm tending to try to keep these videos shorter. Otherwise it bogs everything down here for 2 days. Otherwise I can dump them in one night this way. So hey, thank you guys for watching. If you would subscribe, hit that like button, hit that share, hit that bell, hit whatever's on there so you know when I'm uploading these videos. Again, free, it don't cost nothing, so, and I'd appreciate it. So, but anyway, thanks, and look forward to getting part 2 done. That's what I'll be working on next. So peace. We'll check you on the next one.